I love Jesus. He's changed my life. Coming at you live today to talk about something that's a tough subject, but we all need to hear about, is relapse. So if you're watching live, we're live right now in the Men's Global, Home Church Men's Global page. Comment. I'd love to see that you're here. Say hello. But we're going to talk about relapse. And what does relapse really mean? Well, relapse is a going back to former things. Maybe that's addiction. Maybe that's hurts, hang-ups, habits that we've talked about in previous videos. But we are not called to go back to former things. In fact, Isaiah 43 says, forget the former things. Don't you see I'm doing a new thing, something new, something exciting. And so God is always calling us forward into the new, into new things. And so relapse is preventable. And there are stages of relapse that I want to just take a few minutes today and talk about. So those stages of relapse are complacency. Just feeling, I'm just comfortable. I don't need to keep working on my recovery, my growth, my personal maturity, because I'm comfortable. I'm just comfortable. And when we are not challenging ourselves, when we just settle in, now I'm not saying comfort's bad. Enjoy comfort, enjoy a rest, enjoy a break, enjoy a vacation if you can. But what I'm saying is if our lifestyle becomes just comfortable, we miss out on what God is calling us to. He's challenging us, growing us, maturing us. So are you in a stage of complacency or comfort? Confusion. Confusion is an interesting one. And that doesn't mean you're confused about life, but sometimes we let these confusing thoughts come like, well, life was better before I started doing all this work. Life was better before recovery. And you get confused about the truth. And you get off track in that case. Are you in a state of confusion? Are you in a state of compromise? Compromise says it's okay. I can do a little bit. It's okay if I do this. It's okay if I just drink once in a while. It's okay if I just look at those women, but not those women. It's okay if, and we begin to get into a state of compromise. So these three things will lead to a fourth stage called catastrophe. So are you complacent? I'm just comfortable. Life's just good. I don't need to work on myself. I don't need to do anything to keep improving my life. I don't need to do anything to keep growing, maturing. I'm just comfortable. Confusion. Well, maybe the grass is greener on the other side. Maybe it was better before. Maybe life would be better if, I'm not drinking, but it's okay if I start doing something else or looking at something I shouldn't be looking at. It's okay if I do these things. Are you in a state of confusion? Are you in a state of compromise? It's okay if I allow just little issues to come in. It's okay if I don't have integrity in this one area, this one part. It's okay. And that will lead to catastrophe. And maybe you're there. Maybe you're hiding it. Maybe you're hiding it well. That your life, it's out of control, unmanageable things we've talked about in the other recovery videos. And I hope you will go back and watch them. But maybe you're going, my life is out of control, unmanageable, but you're hiding it. You're in denial and you're trying to hide it from everyone else. These stages will lead to a relapse or going back to the things that you've left behind already. God has not called us to go back. We saw this with Peter. Jesus called Peter and said, come and follow me. And Pastor Jakin always says, and I will make your purpose people. Come follow me and I will give you purpose and people. And that is so amazing. But what happened when Jesus died? And he was he was resurrected and they're confused. They're going through this. Well, we were comfortable. Life was comfy with Jesus. We were used to the routine. I mean, it was crazy, but we were used to it. We're confused. What really happened? Where is he? Where's Jesus? And, maybe compromise. And Peter said, I'm going back to go fishing. He went back to the things that Jesus had even said, come, leave that. I have something greater for you. Relapse is going back to the things that God has already called us away from. You know what those are. You know the things that God's healed you from, delivered you from. Don't go back. So today, I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you about relapse. If you're in a relapse, if you've gone backwards, there's grace and return. Come home. Come on back. Come to the comeback story. Be a comeback story. Come back home. The light is on. Be the prodigal son. You might be off living a rich, fancy, drug party, rock and roll life. Come home. The light is on. Come home and be restored. There is so much grace. We want you to come home if you're in a relapse. If you're in a stage of complacency, confusion, compromise, or borderline catastrophe, reach out to someone, talk to them about it, and begin to find steps to move forward so that you do not have a relapse. My name is Daniel. I hope you've enjoyed this recovery talk. If you want to know more about Celebrate Recovery, the ministry that I help lead at Home Church, or more about it around the world, please check out celebraterecovery.com. And if you'd like to hear more from me on daily Bible readings, prayer, and encouragement, check out BibleReadAlong.com. God bless you guys. Thanks so much for being a part of HC Men's Global or wherever you are watching this.